and they stampede. That's what the Curve have been doing. They've been stampeding through the Eastern League. And boy, they've really put it to Richmond so far this week, and it's been fun to follow. The Altoona Curve's Jon Mozes on the line with us this morning, presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row, and the best of Indiana County contests. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. John, good morning.
Good morning. The Curve are hot.
Tell you what. But poor Connor Griffin, he can't get out of the way. Are they targeting this guy or what?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit like the Henry Davis thing from a couple of years ago, isn't it? When Henry Davis was getting hit by a pitch all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's random. Guys, look, I mean, when you have big power hitters, you try to work them inside so you can stay away from their power. And, Richmond just hasn't been able to throw it on the plate.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, they threw it at his head, which is what's going on there? Are you in a train station? I mean, is there?
I'm actually on Amtrak this morning. Yeah.
I thought I just heard the call for Cucamonga there. Hey, the Curve they've been really, really hot, and boy, Nick Zamillo caught fire, didn't he?
Yeah, 20 home runs now for the season. First Curve batter since 2022 when he was Aaron Shackelford and Andres Alvarez, who had 20 homers that year. He's just been so good about sticking to his approach and not swinging at pitches that he can't do damage on. That's been really fun to watch. I mean, he's as hot as it gets right now, batting in that cleanup spot with Termar Johnson hitting right behind him. Like, this has been a really nice run for him, and he's really become a force in this league.
Yeah, and Termar, he's really had a good second half of the season. There are a bunch of guys in that Curve lineup right now that are showing the Pirates that they can play some ball. Esmerlin as well.
Esmerlin Valdez has been great as well. Minor league leader in home runs now with 26. Termar, I just love the way he's spraying line drives all over the ballpark, hitting like 330 since the end of July. It's been a really nice run for each of those guys. And when you have 4 or 5 guys in the same batting order swinging it as well as they are, you bat them all in a row, then it starts to become contagious. Guys get competitive with each other on their own team. This has been a really fun run, and I'm feeling pretty good about the Curve's ability to keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have been consulting with Pythagoras to try to figure out the formula for Eastern League playoffs, and I can't. So we're going to just trust in you to keep us up to date on this race for the final playoff spot. And the Curve seem to be pretty well locking it down here this week, aren't they?
Well, yeah, by nature of winning 3 in a row against the team they're right ahead of in the standings, they've opened up a pretty comfortable cushion here. So it's a 5.5-game lead with 9 games to play in the regular season. If the Curve win again tonight and Harrisburg loses again, you could be in a situation where maybe they could clinch on Sunday, if things break their way again. Mm-hmm. The Curve are going to get in, is what it looks like, and they're going to play Erie in the first round. So it's going to be a really fascinating week of baseball next week when the two teams that are going to play each other in the playoffs are going to play each other for the last week of the regular season. So, Game 1 in Curve, PA will be September 16th, that Tuesday night. I'm waiting on an official confirmation, but I believe we're going to have a post-game fireworks show that night. Playoff tickets are on sale now. It's going to be a really fun run here. Erie's a good team, so
yeah. Erie, in fact, is now they've surpassed Richmond, and this is going to be quite the battle. But you've got a big weekend of baseball coming up, so let's talk about what's going on over the next 3 nights, because two nights in a day. The Richmond Flying Squirrels, the Altoona Curve. The Curve have really put it on them here so far this week, and you anticipate that that's going to go on. But pitching as you head toward the playoffs becomes a little bit of a different animal. And the Pirates, of course, as you get toward the end of the season, they want to protect those young arms above everything else. So it's going to be interesting to watch how they handle the pitching.
No doubt. And, I think the Curve have done something pretty smart here. Antoine Kelly has already set a career high in innings pitched this year. And because the Curve are, sort of cruising along so well offensively, Kelly's gotten skipped twice in the rotation last week and this week so that the Curve can have some innings for him in the playoffs. I would think Antoine Kelly's the guy that's going to end up pitching game one of the playoffs, and then Wilbur Dotel, the Curve wouldn't be in the playoffs without his contributions this year. And, you can get sort of creative with Urkelani and Poyu Chen and Blake Townsend and Emmanuel Chapman, guys who have, worked as full-length starters for the last couple of weeks here. Well, you can sort of shorten those outings up and, sort of put two starters on each other in a potential game three. It should be Matt Ford, Curve pitching coach, has done a really nice job this year. Pitching staff has been pretty consistent throughout the season. And, this will be a great learning opportunity for these guys to play high-pressure playoff baseball.
Yeah. Hey, Samaniego's been a really big key for them in these last couple of months, too, hasn't he?
No doubt about it. He's back. You remember in 2022 when he first got to the Curve, throwing 96 with a really good slider. He looks like he is back to that guy. It's really nice to see, sort of, coming off a year's worth of injury, had an elbow surgery last year. He's been locked. He's been lights out. This Curve bullpen, he and Justin Mice are kind of the two guys that you trust most right now, and it's been really fun to watch them work.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so things are looking really, really good for the Curve as they head toward the playoffs, and 3 games this weekend against the Richmond Flying Squirrels. What's on the promotional schedule?
Well, tonight you'll want to be there because we're giving away our 2026 magnetic schedule. So all off season, you can plan your summer and plan your Curve dates, and you see that Curve schedule. So that's tonight, presented by Bolger Brothers. Tomorrow night we'll have post-game fireworks as part of our Fine Arts in the Park night. And then Sunday we've got a very cool Diesel Dog T-shirt giveaway presented by the Central PA Autism Community, Anderson Family Funeral Home, and Roseville Funeral Home, Double Tap Indoor Gun Range, and Gorilla House Gym. That'll be a really cool T-shirt. Diesel Dog's been wearing that T-shirt all season. So, you can get that. That's the first 1,000 fans on Sunday afternoon. Great way to wrap up. Looks like the weather's going to be great again on Sunday. And prior to the game, we'll do our team awards where we'll honor a team most valuable player, pitcher of the year, a relief arm of the year, and our unsung hero. That'll be in a pregame presentation before the 1 o'clock first pitch.
Nice. So it's a big weekend for the Altoona Curve, and then next week is the final week of the regular season. Then you're looking playoff time. It's amazing how quickly it goes, isn't it?
It sure is. It's really sped up here in the month of August, but when the team plays so well, you just sort of have the good vibes every day, and you look up and, oh my God, it's September 5th.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing thing. All right, Jon Mozes, we appreciate it. We're going to catch up with you next week too, okay?
Look forward to it, my friend. Talk to them.
Jon Mozes and the Altoona Curve. What a week they have had. And it is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.